Hello friends, we have another major wall event available, Sea Rush Challenge, that is looking almost like expedition event. Let's hope rewards also should be same or at least nearby. As of now, what I can see, these below rewards that we can get on the basis of stages we are clearing, and apart from it, these redeem section we can gain all of these on the basis of these coins, and these coins we will have on the basis of stages we are clearing, right? And apart from it, this is also very important thing, buffs for this particular event only, and for that we need these stone, and from where we will get it, again by clearing the stages. Now in these buffs guys, you have to pay attention to this particular section. Each known major troop capacity means whenever you are creating any march preset, suppose for ground, if you are creating the march preset, then you cannot put the more quantity within the calf, archer or siege, or within those small layers more than the 6500, because right now my max capacity here is the 6500. So right now the max small layer I can select is the 6500 only, right? But initially guys, it is going to start from the 1k, right? So once you have the stone available and you have do the upgradation, only then you will be able to put up the small layer on the basis of the troops specified over here, right? Now again guys, we can see all of these stages. Right now this stage is open for today, and this one will going to open tomorrow, and this one 2 days after, and this one 3 days after, and this stage will going to open the 4 days after, right? So right now we will speak about this particular stage only, right? More specifically, what kind of the layering you should be having so that you can clear as many stages as possible, right? Now to firstly give you the idea, again you can gain these ocean wave coin by clearing these stages, and these sea resonance stone to gain the buff from clearing the stages, right? And again these are the rewards available for first time completion of these stages, right? Just like the expedition, and hopefully on the higher stages more rewards will going to be there just like the expedition. Now in the challenge guys, on this particular stage you can only select the ground march, no other march you can select, right? If I will try to put it up the troops within the archer, so I can right now put it up the max 6500 something, right? Only within the ground you can see I can put up the more troops, right? So these 6500 on the basis of the those troop capacity buffs that we upgraded, right? Otherwise initially it is going to start from the 1k only, right? So in these particular stage, guys, what I have seen that the most of the marches that we are going against is the ground and archers only. I have not seen the siege or calves march in this particular stage. In upcoming stage, if those marches comes up, I don't know. But as of now, till 175, I have not seen a single calves or siege march. Only the ground and archer march is there, right? So in these stage, you can only use the ground march. Now in these stage guys, as you can only use the ground march and mostly you would be going through the ground and archer march, so let's speak about what kind of the layer you should use within your ground march, because in this particular event buffs are literally way high. So let me give you the example. Here you can see I am having the 4.1 million march size, and while I'm just going against the 1.6 million march size march. More importantly, this is the archer march, right? So why I'm losing that badly? Because buffs are the 5k, right? Now let me give you the my layering what I was doing. So initially this was the layering I was doing. One big higher tier layer for the ground and 1k layer top to bottom, right? And right now I'm going against the archer march, and you can see I lost pretty badly and I hardly did anything, right? So after this one, I changed my layer. So in this particular one, right now you can see I am actually able to win it. Again, buffs, everything is almost the same. What I did is just the some changes within the layer, right? So firstly for the ground, again big higher tire layer is there, but again you can see the 50k T13, 30k T12, in the T11, in the T10. I have layered it down my ground layers, right, till the bottom, right? And afterwards, according to the event buffs, I upgraded, and this was my max capacity to put in the small layers. So archer and calves, I have put it up this 6500, right? And you can put it up whatever your max capacity to put in these layers, right? Firstly, layer it down your ground layers top to bottom while putting a max within the higher tier, right? And then put it up the max quantity within your small layers, mainly within the archer and calves, right? At least 5 to 6 layer, I will say, guys. You put it up within the archer and calves, or even you can do till the bottom, right? And then I tried to hit against the archer marks, and I was able to clear this particular level. Now let me give you the guys more example, right? Afterwards, this was the ground march. So with the same layering, I tried to hit the ground march, and I lost pretty badly. Here you can see my buffs, these are the ground buffs, right? And I was using the same march that I was using to clear the archer march, right? You can see the below ground layers, right? And even the 6500 something within the archer and caps as well, right? And I lost pretty badly against the ground march, right? And here you can see the 600k something proof is being left within this particular ground march, right? And afterwards, I changed my layer. You can see only the 300k something proofs is being left. So what I did, I again start using these small layers, 1k layer only when I was doing the ground versus ground, right? One big higher tire layer and the 1k layer top to bottom, and outcome was better than the before, right? So you can see right now only the 300k troops is being left, right? So afterwards, what I did, here you can see hardly the 35k troop is being left. So what kind of the layer I was using? I wasn't using any layer. I just simply used the one big higher tire layer while going against the ground layer. And you can see that hardly anything was left, within this ground mask. So after using all my buffs in this particular one, I was actually able to clear the ground march, right? And I was using the just simply one big higher tire layer, right? So why I'm showing all of these report to all of you guys, because against the archer you have to use the proper layer, ground layer top to bottom, right, decently, and even within the archer as well, and even within the cast also put it up. Otherwise, ground and archer layer, I will say, is must. You should do top to bottom, right, while going against the archer march. But while going against the ground march, you can just simply put it up the one big higher tire layer, right, and you will be able to clear the level. Right now, I don't have the T15. Those who have the T15 obviously can clear the more levels. You have the bigger march size. You there at the bigger levels. Obviously, you can easily reach the higher levels, right? But this is the layer you should do while going against the ground and while going against the archer, and you should be able to clear the difficult level as well, right? Now more levels will going to open tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in the upcoming days, and obviously on the basis of this particular level, what I can see, most potentially the different marks will be required to clear this particular level, and again the different marks will going to require for this and these levels, right? And one more thing, guys, these stones are coming from when I cleared all of these levels. So obviously, when next day this level will going to open, I would be able to clear all the easy levels, and I would be having the more of these stones available to gain the more buff over here, right? So obviously, I would be able to clear the more levels. Similarly, when these levels will going to open, I would be able to clear the easy levels, and I would be having the more of these stones to have the more buffs over here, right? So when all of these levels will going to be open, most potentially we'll have the more of these stones available, to gain the more buff from here, so that we can clear the more levels as well. And again, one more thing I was saying, here I see this some interesting thing over here. As the season near its end, the stage difficulty gradually decreases. This will be an easier time to take on the stages. So most potentially what they're saying, as the event would be over at the end of the season, they might reduce down the buffs and all so that we can easily clear the stages. Hopefully that should happen, but we will know for sure in the upcoming time. And let's hope as we clear the higher level stages, if rewards at least should be nearby what expedition event was offering, because those were the great rewards. So yep guys, I think this is it for this particular video. When more stages will going to open in the future, more details would be there. I potentially would be putting up the another video in detail. But as of now, I think this is it for this particular video, and thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video, and bye bye for now.